Hey guys, Mike Martin here. So the other day we did a video for Los Angeles, California. So if we go over here, you can see we're going to do Chicago today. Now, I've just been going through the rankings and it's taken me ages and ages and ages and ages and ages to do it because every time I connect the VPN, it slows it down. It won't let me search in Google and all sorts of other crazy stuff. If you go to examples, site:/losangeles.3local.com, you'll see that about 80% of them are page one, number one in Google, okay? About 80% of the listings is up there. If you want to go and have a look, go and have a look. If you don't. It's totally up to you. They're all ranking. You will see it. But I've just been going through using the VPN and it's just been an absolute nightmare. So I've had to disconnect it and restart the video. What we're going to do today is we're going to build Chicago. Okay, so I've been through and checked these. Done. And I'm going to grab Chicago. And what we're going to do, 2,600 location. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to log into 3local. I'm going to click down here, switch. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to switch to. Click on settings. I'm going to name this Chicago, USA and click save. Okay, then I'm going to go up to my site. I'm going to type in 3local LTD. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to click continue. I'm going to paste in Chicago here. I'm going to copy that because I need it. Then I'm going to click continue. Then I'm going to type in Chicago here. Chicago, Illinois. Yep, that's what we want. Continue. Then we're going to pick up two services. So what are the services we've got for? So we've got local SEO. Oops. Let me come all the way back to that. So we've got local SEO service. And we also want local lead generation. And I'm going to click continue. Right, so I'm going to click this, and what this is going to do, it's going to connect to the Google Business Profile on the website, and it's going to go off and speak to Google using schema, intelligent schema, to tell Google that you are the business that is mentioned on here, which we're doing 3local Limited, and that these pages that it's creating, so it's creating hundreds of pages within a 10-mile radius of Chicago, Illinois. And it's building search engine optimized web pages for every town, village and suburb for local SEO service, local lead generation. We'll also add the artificial intelligence and do-it-yourself SEO shortly. But the first thing we've got to do is create one of these. So we'll go over here. I'm going to click add DNS. I'm going to hit drop down, CNAME, paste that in there. We're then going to jump back over here. We're going to copy this one. We're going to come back over here, we're going to paste that in there, we're going to turn the proxy off, leave TTL automatic, and click save. I'm going to go back over to the website, I'm going to click validate. Then we're going to come down here, I'm going to grab this, I'm going to come back over here, I'm going to copy artificial intelligence. Oops, what have I done wrong? My services, add new service. Boom, save and back. Copy that, add new service, boom, save and back. Then what we're going to do is go to my site. We're going to go, so it's only done 11. It's only 11 cities on this one. We have got 50 custom locations, so it's not a big deal. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to click edit homepage. In fact, I need to go and open docs where I put my banners. Scroll down, right click, copy image address, go into here, turn this off. Then we're going to go here, we're going to look for no. We're going to come down here, we're going to paste that in. Okay, we've got it. We're going to scroll further down to the bottom. We're going to add service links. We're going to add map. We're going to drop down one. We're then going to go into the code section, which is hidden because I'm on a smaller screen than I normally am. I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to type in 3local NAP. I'm going to click save. I'm going to come further down. I'm going to type in 3local favicon. Just going to pull the favicon code in. Then I'm going to type in 3local pop-up. Drop that in. I'm going to type in 3local footer. I'm going to drop that in there, and we're going to click save changes. Then I'm going to come over here, grab this one. I'm going to put AI SEO in the tab name. I'm going to go put best. It's artificial intelligence SEO. Put service here. And then what I'm going to do is paste this into there. I'm going to come down. I'm going to drop service links in here. Scoot up to the top. I'm going to drop the banner in. I'm going to click save and back. That's the first one done. I'm going to do the next one. DIY SEO. Move across. So it's DIY, do-it-yourself SEO. Paste that in there. Okay, yep, scroll down. Just drop the service links in here. Save them back, we've done 2. We're almost there, guys. We've nearly done it. Next, I'm going to go in lead generation. Move across. Best. Let's look at the keyword. Local lead generation service. We're going to drop the he's in there. We're going to go up here. We're going to drop the banner in there. This is number 3. I'm just going to click save and back. I'm just going to go and check I did that on the other 2. Nope. Save and back. Let's jump into that one. Yep, okay, we're good. Right, final one. So we're going to do local SEO. Go across here. Best service is local SEO service. Get rid of that. Drop that into there. No, we don't want to do it there because it's got the service links. Want to go in there. Check we've got a map down the bottom. Save and back. Just done it again like an idiot. 1 second, guys. Coming over here. I'm going to drop this into there. I'm going to click save and back, and then I'm going to click save radius, recheck validation. And make sure your DNS proxy, example Cloudflare, Orange Cloud. Okay, that's not a notification, that's not a problem. So we're waiting on this to update. So we've done this, we did the Chicago sites, that's off. So that should all be getting set up and done. The next thing we want to do is go and look in here. So what we've just done, I've just created for every single one of these services, local SEO service, local lead generation, artificial intelligence SEO, and do-it-yourself SEO. Now this works for any business anywhere that has local search online, so it doesn't matter what type of local business search you're going after, this will work. And we've just created SEO optimized web pages for all of these towns here, but with this one, it doesn't seem to have that many in Chicago. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in and have a look at some that might be missing. So if we go over to this one, let's have a look what it's called. Lincoln Wood, Elmwood Park, River Forest, Oak Park, Forest Park, Chicago. So that's the Chicago one. So first thing we'll do is Chinatown, and then type Chicago hyphen, and then we're going to do Oh shit, sorry guys. Draw that down. Save a new item. So I've driven from Weymouth to Manchester today, so I'm absolutely knackered now. And I've been out since I got here as well working. So we're going to jump back in here. I want to say, right, let's do Edgewater. I'm going to pop that in there. EDG Edgewater. I'll go down there and type in Chicago. Yep, and then we're going to go save and add new item. And we're going to go here, and we're going to jump in again. Lincoln Park. Whoa, that's editing. Why is it, what's wrong with it? Right, give me a sec guys, just let me check which ones we've got here. We've got Lincoln Park and we've got Chinatown. What the hell? My locations. Edgewater and Chinatown. So, okay, for some reason, I'm just going to go in and delete that. Right, add location. So we've only got one now. For some reason that messed up then. I don't know what it did or how it did it, but it did. I will put that to my team, but we're going to select Edgewater. And we're going to type in Edgewater. Chicago Edgewater. See, I want to save and edit this item. I want to save a new item. Right, that was what I did. I clicked save and edit. So I could edit the thing here. Right, Lincoln Park. So it was my fault that. It's because I wasn't reading it. Might be better to put Illinois. Save a new item. Go back in here. Let's look at Jackson Park, Burnham Park. Some of these look big and I don't know which ones are which. I don't know what I'm looking at. Let's do Burnham Park. Let's go and have a look at the site. Right, that's doing the SSL certificate now, so we can still carry on with a few more of these. Because we've got to wait on the SSL to be done so we can submit to Search Console. I may as well mess around with this for a bit while we're doing that. What's that one? That's Chicago, so we can have McKinley Park, can't we? I wonder if I can copy that. I can. Check that out. Boom, okay, that makes it a lot easier. Save a new item. Definitely can't cock it up by spelling it wrong then, can I? So we're going to go for Kenwood. Save and add new item. I'm going to zoom in. We're going to do Hyde Park. Copy that. I've got Chicago, Hyde Park on this one. Save and add new item. I'm going to come back down and do another one. Belmont Craggin. Paste that in there. Chicago. Save and add new item. Down here, next one. West Garfield Park. See, I don't know how big these areas are, but let's do Archer Heights. Save and add new item. Let's just go and have a look. My site. Save radius. So we've had. So it's not going to be a huge number on here because we only had 11 that came out as standard, which is a bit of a low number considering. But luckily we've got these 50 custom ones we can add. I wonder if this would be better. Not better, but a good option if people could do these just custom locations like this. You could just choose the locations you wanted and have nothing else. I think that'd be pretty cool actually. This is so much better. You could really hone a site in here, and because the SEO content's already written, you don't even need to think about it. Right, that's too far in that. Let's come back out a bit. Englewood. Do you know what? I'm going to test some of that. I'm going to leave some of these out now and see if it makes a difference. Don't want to leave that one out because there'll be tons of South Shores all over the place. Chicago, South Shore. Save a new item. We'll do one more and we'll go back and test it again, see if the SSL's populated. I don't even know, this is a 10-mile radius. I probably should have gone over this way, shouldn't I? I don't suppose it matters because you don't want to travel further than 10 miles. Save a new item. Let's go and look at the site. Let's click on save. Publish. Right, the SSL's taking ages, so I'll resubmit this later, guys. I'm going to click submit to sitemap. I'm going to copy the sitemap from here. Click on search console, do this, and then I'll just resubmit it later. Sitemap. Boom. Submit. If it doesn't work, which couldn't fetch, let's click refresh. Close that. Save changes. Nope, we've still got a thingy on that one. So we can go and look at this and we can see the site we've done with all of the areas and everything on it. I can go up to DIY SEO, for example. We've got SEO optimized web pages for every single one of these towns for all 4 of these services. So I've got schema and everything in the background. These will all rank now in all these areas, or they should do. But unfortunately, we're waiting on the SSL certificate. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll submit that again and we'll come back and test it tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to test the rankings simply because when I'm using this, it's slowing the computer down so much, and I keep getting these stupid little ticky box things saying bridges and all sorts of stuff. It means the videos are taking ages to do. So I will submit this to Search Console again when the SSL's populated, and we'll have a look. But if you go over to 3local.com, go to examples, scroll down, click on this sites -Los Angeles, every single one of these that I checked was on the first page of Google. All of them. Like, search, do that. This is not going to do what we want. Look at that first page. And it thinks I'm in the UK, which is, it's a pain in the backside. But when I was doing it based in Los Angeles, it was the same. It was working. There was one, where was it? It was Beverly Hills, I think, that I didn't think were going to work. Anyway, they're nearly all on the first page. Page 1 ranking. It's really, really good. Awesome. If you want to set this up for your business yourself, you just go over to the pricing tab on here. Scroll down. This is the 10-mile radius. With the 10-mile radius, 50 custom locations, 4 services. That's exactly what you've been watching me set up today. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.